What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today I have a replay, and to be honest, today was like the worst day I've had with my deck, and probably I want to say like a couple weeks, like at least a month. I've been playing this deck about a month, and to lose these 4 in a row, I mean, it was just horrible. Like, they were just getting lucky as shit on me, every fucking thing they needed, and I was getting the complete dirt. But I bounced back a little bit, not really. I won this one right here. Won this one. I lost to this guy. So I'm in 9th place on the ladder. Obviously, I would have been way better if I wouldn't have got shitted on here. But, I mean, I've won a couple more, so it is what it is. Today I have a replay versus Tyronitar, whatever. He was playing zombies, and I just thought this was a pretty interesting match. So, let's see what happens. You know I don't post the L's on there, but I'll tell you that I do lose. Obviously, everyone loses. Just a real bad losing streak I had, so it was really terrible. But anyways, I throw paper, he throws paper. I throw rock, and he throws paper. I was thinking that he was going to go on scissors, but he didn't. He went back on double rock. So he gets to go first. Okay. He opens Graceful, Cold Wave, Merchant, Despair from the Dark, Thunder Dragon, and Pyramid Turtle. So this is really questionable here, Despair from the Dark. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought it was like a Song of the Thunder or some shit, like Gate Guardian card, but no. So he Cold Waves me, discards Thunder Dragon, and sets Merchant and just passes. So, or no, if he sets Merchant, then he puts it back, and then he decides to set Turtle. Okay. So I've got Solemn, Graceful, Breaker, Book, Thunder Dragon, and Chaos Sword. So my hand is pretty cracked, not gonna lie. So I just say, screw it, I just go right to battle, and I run into his monster. I just say, why not? I don't know what he's on right now, so I hit into his turtle, he gets Koki, and I can't set nothing, so I just pass. He draws into Bazoo for turn. He fires the Graceful into Decree, Snatch, and Giant Trunade. So pretty nice here. And then he Snatch steals me. Takes my breaker and hits me for 24 and 1900. He sets Merchant and just passes. So now I draw on a Night Assailant. So now I'm just thinking I'm just going to go off here. Let's just try it. So I discard Thunder Dragon. Let's see how cracked this hand really is. Let's see what happens. I use Graceful. I draw Yugioh, Tribe, and Pot of Greed. So really nice. I discard both the Thunder Dragons. I fire the Pot of Greed into Snatch, Steal, and Knock. So now I'm like, alright, let's freaking go. I just knock his monster. It is a Merchant. So he's playing one more. I Snatch, Steal the Kogi. And I summon Yugioh, put it down, and flip it up. And I just run over the breaker that he Snatch, Steal. This is really good because now he doesn't have Snatch, Steal. And I don't have to use my Chaos Sword or my Tribe in hand. And I have Book and Solemn. So it's like, what's up? Pretty decent here. So I smack over that, hit him for 1600 worth of damage. I set the Book, set the Judgment, and I just pass. He draws into Pyramid Turtle. So let's see what he decides to do. He decides to set the Turtle, set the Decree, and just pass. I draw into Upstart Goblin. So I fire the Upstart, he gains 1000, and I draw into a Dakochi here. So I just go into battle, and I swing, and it's a Turtle, so he's going to get the effect. He gets Spirit Reaper. So main phase 2, I decide just to banish a dark, banish a light, and I drop Sork. And I set Deco and just pass. He draws into Night Assailant, so he's playing some weird zombie type deck, I don't know, but whatever. I draw into Mask of Darkness for turn. I flip Dakochi, and I draw one. I draw into BLS, so it's like really nice here. There's no way I can lose this game. I just don't see it happening. It's just stupid crack. So I just go into battle and I attack with his Kogi. And it is a Night Assailant. So he pops my Chaos Sword. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I hit him for the 1400. And I set Mask of Darkness and just pass. And he draws into Royal Decree for turn. He plays Royal Decree. And I decide to just Solemn Judgment it. Now this is kind of like a sketch play here. Because I'm at 2350. So, and when he used this card, I thought maybe he could, like, game me or something. Maybe he could have, like, went for... I thought he had Cyberstein, to be honest. So I just chained Book of Moon on my Deco, set it down. Instead, he doesn't have much. He has the Bazoo. And even if he would have had the defusion here, it still wouldn't have been game. But hey. So he just runs a 2 and I take 100, puts me at 2250. He sets a decree and passes. I draw into Sinister Serpent, which is a pretty dead draw right now, but I think I'm loaded up, ready to go. So I decide to flip Deco first and draw 1. I draw into Heavy. So I'm just like, let's just see the ring right now. If you got it. If you got it, you got it. But it was a decree. So that is all she wrote. I flip the Mask of Darkness. I grab Soul Judgment for no reason. I banish a dark, banish a light. And he knows it's over because no matter what card he's going to draw, I'm just going to solemn it. So he scoops. So got game 1. Pretty nice. Going on to game 2. He gets to go first again. He opens D-Mock, Defusion, Scapegoat, Knock, Cyberjar, and Duo. So he fires a Duo right away on me. And he picks the middle one. I'm like, yes, let's fucking go. It's Night Assailant. So I discard the Night Assailant and discard the Deco. I get the Deco back. So that's just like a 1-for-1 trade with Duo. Pretty nice. So now I've got Deco, Solemn, MST, and Sangan. He sets Scapegoat and sets Cyberjar and passes. So I decide to just discard Thunder Dragon here. And I grab 2 more. And I set Sangan, MST, and Solemn and just pass. He draws into Merchant for turn. So he decides to just flip the Cyberjar. Now I could Solemn Judgment this here, but I decide just to let it go. I'm like, screw it. I'll get my Sangan value. I'll be alright. I don't think I did. No, I got Sangan, I think. So he gets the Kree, Pot, Spear Reaper, Thunder Dragon, and Cold Wave, so it must be nice. And I get Heavy, Sinister, Knock, Faith. And I think, did I forget my... Yeah, I think I forgot my Sangan there. Damn. That's crazy. Huh. But, I mean, I guess shit happens, right? I mean, I just didn't even get Sangan at all. Like, it just didn't even cross my mind. Just completely forgot about him. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I didn't even get him at all. Yeah, that's crazy. He didn't even remind me either. Wow, what a jerk, because it's Sangan, but he didn't. So he fires Pot of Greed on me. I'm thinking at this point I'm probably dead. He draws Snatch Tail and Pyramid Turtle, and I forgot my Sangan, so keep that in mind after I end up destroying him this game as well. So he knocks. He gets the perfect knock. He gets my Faith, so I'm like, okay, you got me, buddy. Still forgot my Sangan, which I usually don't do, but it just happened, I guess. So he sets his Merchant, and he just passes. He decides to not set the decree and wants to discard Thunder Dragon and D-Mock. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I draw in a Duo, so I don't really have much of anything I can really do here, but I'm going to attempt something. So I upstart into Snatch Steel, so this is a pretty good start here. Really kicking myself now after looking at this, not getting Sangan, but it happens. So I Snatch Steel, killing his Reaper, and then I just knock his monster. It is a Merchant. Gets the other one out of his deck. And then I just fire Duo. Probably could have fired this first, but it is what it is. Shit happens. So I roll a 2. I get rid of his turtle. And he throws out the Thunder Dragon. And I just set Deco, and I just pass. He does not use Scapegoat at all. So he's still sitting on the Scapegoat. So his hand's pretty bricked up here. 2 Defusions, Snatch, Cold Wave, and Decree. He's not really doing much. I draw into a Sork here. So I just decide to just flip the Deco and I draw. I draw into a Pot of Greed. I fire the Pot of Greed right away. He says okay. I draw Zombira and Deco. So I just go to battle, hit him for 1400. He decides to not Scapegoat. I set the Deco and just pass. He draws into a Tribe. So it's like, alright, and that's all she wrote. This turn, I think it's over, folks. Because I have this Solemn for his back row. So I flip the Kochi. I draw into Breaker. And I banish a Dark, banish a Light. I drop the Sork. And I tribute for this, and it's a 6,700 worth of damage. And activate Solemn Judgment on his Scapegoat. And it is over. So let's freaking go. Got the W, 2-0. Woot woot. That's the way you do it. Did forget Sangan, but it didn't matter, though, because his deck was just, like, on some crazy shit. I mean, he could have maybe, like, I don't know, set Decree forever ago and used it, but it wouldn't matter. I had MST anyway, so I would have just MST'd it. So it really wouldn't matter. I don't think there was any way he could have came out of this game. Like, I think that turn, though, he could have maybe dropped Debok when he had them 2 monsters out. Maybe that was it. Could have, like, Defusion to get some shit out. I don't fucking know what he could have done differently. I feel like he could have done something differently. But that's for him to find out, and me not to know, and for him to find out. But y'all hit the like, hit the sub. Have a good day or night. Daily uploads are back on the channel. Peace out.